algebra feels impossible, this video will finally make it make sense. So what we have here, 3x plus 4 minus 5 equals 16. We will come back to that later. Say by the end of this video, you'll solve equations like that pretty easily. So keep it simplistic. Solving for x would obviously be like solving the problem, getting it down to its basic form, and then checking, see if your x is the actual correct solution. For example, let's just say you have this. You'd have to move the 5 over, try it on both sides, get x equals 7 as your final answer. So next, we have 2x plus 7 equals 19. So subtract the 7 over. 19 minus 7 is whatever it is. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. And then divide it by 2 and get 6. Now, we get back to the original thing we got here. So what we need to do is distribute them on both sides to get 3x plus 12 minus 5 equals 16. Now what we can do is 12 minus 5, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. And then have this, subtract 7 on both sides. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 equals 3x. Divide that by 3 and get x equals 3. Now, that being said, what are some common mistakes that people will end up making? There are things here, such as I would need to erase the rest of this, but such as I'm actually going to turn this into a negative, for example, or make it negative 16. So, for example, you can solve the problem exactly the same. Minus 5 equals negative 16. That's still 7 equals negative 16 plus 3x and then minus 7, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, what you could do here is end up getting to here, realizing, oh, this answer is not right. I did the steps right. What did I forget here? Realize that you forgot the negative, meaning your answer is going to be wrong. This is a common mistake that people end up making on the final step and realize that they forgot that negative. You need to remember the negative here. there is also the mistake of bad distribution. For example, x plus 5. For example, you could just distribute to one number but not the second. And forget to distribute to both numbers. You need to remember to distribute to both. And then last step would be, the last thing people could end up forgetting is they do specific steps out of order. Example, I just have something like, well, I'll add in another number here. Keep in mind that is, hang on, I'll fix that. Minus 1 plus 3 squared equals 16. For example, you have a question like this. Granted, I don't know who would give you a question like that, but for example, you could have something like this. In a way, you could do the steps out of order, which would be considered a mistake people would be able to make. So, in previous example videos I've made, you have to remember PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So, make the mistake of doing the subtraction first when you really have to hone it. Say, don't do that first. Do not do that first. Now, with that being said, I will give you one last problem before I end this video off. And that would be, that is not a plus sign, that is a minus sign. It's this. So it is this question. Now, I want to pause real quick. Obviously, now comments for what you think the answer is before I start solving it. Okay. Now with way, I will proceed here. So obviously the first step this equation is to distribute it. The next step would be to do this in the middle. Hold on. Let me figure out what that is real quick. I would have had a wrong number there, which I can't go doing that. Next step is to move the 2 over. And then the final step is to divide it by 6. So obviously we have 14 over 6, which is really 7 over 3. So that's what the final answer is 7 over 3. Or in this case, this, I believe. Yeah, it's this, I believe. Another way you could solve this is subtract 4 from both sides due to the distribution and whatnot. You will still get the same answer. We can check to see if x is 7/3, but it will be. It should equal whatever that right side of the equation is. Now, with that being said, if this did more make sense, I have some more math videos every week, and comment what sort of thing I should do next in terms of math objects. I'm here. I'm just try to help you. Here to try to help you. Said, I will see you all in the next video.